What's up, it's Nez and hey friendos, and welcome back for some more Monster Prom Modtool. Today we'll be checking out Brynn Berg, a mod that adds a Dullahan to Spooky High. As always, for more info on the creators, check the mod homepage link down below. But for now, let us play! 1 player, second term, short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Let's play as Blue.
Sweet!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasize about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22 ? A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Demi LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam the Line Cord, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork. Zoe Forever! An eldritch cutie who went from endless dating to Dark Realms' ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard 1.0. A library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Berlin, 23. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. We're no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Be a visionary, what will be the next big social media craze? Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through an app by its users. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? What would be your dream first date? Sexy decompiling. And what would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person is boring. Alrighty friendos, let's see what the cute little Dullahan brings in store for us. Week 1, morning. To Shopkeep. Hello, Shopkeep. And here we are, a campaign poster. Some headless nerd paid a lot of money for me to hand these out for her, nya. Ah, yes, I see. And you're only selling it for $1, great.
Later,
Have a good one. So a campaign? An election campaign? Is she running for school president? That's almost exactly like running for the most popular person in school. Maybe, I don't know. Let's skip lunch.
Give me your money.
Bye. Week 1, evening.
Let's go.
Where do we go to? Let's go to the bathrooms. That day, skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. But anyways, you pull out the campaign poster you just bought. Which really, you bought it. There's one on the wall 2 feet away for free. Oh yeah, you have a point. Other than questioning your financial decisions, you wonder what nerd dork really thinks they have a shot at this. Everyone knows high school elections are popularity contests. So obviously someone like Miranda, one the small magical Latino cat, or Blobbert is going to win. Not some random apparently headless nerd. Hey, what's up? Oh hello, you must be Bryn. Wow, you really are a Dullahan. Is your campaign doing fine? I assume your head must be in the game. Haha, head jokes. Oh wait, she's a cute headless nerd! Maybe she does have a shot then! As you can see, the most important event of the school year is coming up and I am going to win. You mean Student Council Presidential Elections. Yeah, right, Student Council President. That's totally what you were thinking. You definitely weren't thinking about how this newly discovered cute headless girl would be a great date to prom. You were thinking about real high school issues. Yes, of course. Now, since you're holding up my poster, I'm going to assume you're voting for me. Maybe, maybe not. I'm Bryn, by the way, and I deserve to win because the other candidates are monsters and not even the good kind that we all are. Oh, and Scott. And I'd be almost okay with Scott, but he probably couldn't handle the responsibility. No offense to Scott though, he's great, just not class president material. I mean, we can agree on that. He's a very good boy, not just a smart one though. You want to defend Scott, but he does forget how doors work a lot. Stupid, lovable Scott. It's okay, Scott. You don't need smarts when you have all these muscles. And the other candidates are Veera and Miranda. Genocidal tendencies and blackmail money don't scream good presidential candidate. I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. I definitely don't have a gun pointed at my head right now. Actually, you're pretty sure genocidal tendencies and blackmail money is exactly how Monster President Ronald Rakasa Reagan won his presidency. But you can't tell Bryn that. It's cute how much she cares. Aw, she's pouting. So, since you're officially part of my administration now, wait, what we are? We need a plan to campaign more. Get my name out there or something, you know? Wait, you're part of her administration? Yeah, okay, since you got the lame campaign poster, you probably weren't going to date any of your other friends anyway, right? So, what's your big plan, campaign manager? Wait, you should probably work out exactly what your position is on Bryn's administration. It's probably vice president or something cool, so it doesn't actually matter, I guess, maybe, I don't know. What do? We campaign twice as hard, or a bake sale where all the baked goods are spiked with cocaine. I do love me my fair share of magic dust, sure. But you decide not to tell Bryn that you're lacing anything with cocaine. Considering her stance on Veera being a monster, but not the cool kind like her, you get a feeling she might not appreciate you selling drugs disguised as sweet treats. Wow, this bake sale is doing great! I've gotten so many pledges and we sold out in minutes. Polly just bought 50 cupcakes. Ah, yes, Polly, of course. Thanks, Polly. For your hard work, Bryn lets you keep some of the money and she's super happy with how the bake sale went. You gain 2 money and 1 boldness. Well, I guess we're a campaign manager now for a really cute Dullahan.
Let's go.
Where do we hang out? I say we skip.
Give me your money.
Hi, shopkeep. Bye, shopkeep. Week 2, noon. Who do we eat lunch with? With our presidential candidate supreme? Yes. You sit down with Bryn because sometimes all the other students at the school are just too chaotic. Or maybe you're just curious about how a headless girl eats. I'm not here to judge. Wait, she's mad! Abort mission, abort! I hate technology. Aw, but technology is so cool. How else would you be able to match with this perfect pasta for you? No one is going to write a book on how to pick the perfect pasta. All this stuff that my dad gave me to test is so complicated, like this. What is this? You're pretty sure it's a Tamagotchi toy from the late 90s, but you don't want to make Bryn more flustered than she already is, so you don't tell her that. Aw, we're protecting her cute little pouty face. Anyway, could you help me test some of this out? I could probably convince my dad to let you keep what he tests since it's Delta or something. Alpha, or Beta maybe. Delta definitely is not a testing stage. You look at the table piled with cool looking gadgets and pick up. The one that looks like a simple looking kitchen knife? Or the Tamagotchi? Let's pick up the Tamagotchi. You take the Tamagotchi because you get to keep whatever you test, so you're coming away with this with sweet, sweet nostalgia. I never had a Tamagotchi actually. You push the left button and nothing happens, so you mash all the buttons and you're doing that and this and that. 6 blades pop out from the top. Also, a cute little pixel ghoul with a knife appears on screen. Why is that what it does? It doesn't make weapons! Wait, the company is called Hit. How many other weapons are on this table? And after sitting down and testing everything that seems inconspicuous, you find out that there were exactly 13 weapons on this table, and now they're yours. Okay, 5 boldness. We're gonna use these weapons to get rid of the competition for Bryn. I mean, kindly ask them to depart from their campaign? Yes, sure, why not? Okay, where do we go? Let's go out to have fun. That day during recess, he started a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who fucking cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. You're admiring the placement of your Bryn for President button that you've pinned on your backpack when Miranda appears. Oh no. Traitor! Wait, what?
You're supporting that commoner in her false claim to the throne of class royalty.
Wait, Miranda, we can explain. Oh, this is about Bryn. Wait, that's not how high school democracy works. And what's this class royalty thing? Is she talking about prom? This is very confusing for prom and student council elections to be held on the same day. And before you can voice any of these legitimate concerns, Miranda looks at you.
No matter, she will be dealt with soon enough.
Wait, she's our new friendo! As Miranda walks away, you turn to see what Miranda was looking at because that was ominous as fuck. Oh no, an assassin from the Mer Kingdom! You have to do something quick, or your cool new headless friend might end up as fish food, or whatever Miranda does to dispose of her enemies' bodies. What do we do to protect Bryn? Find Bryn and prepare for battle lore. Convince Miranda that the true goal is actually prom queen and not class president, so she won't kill Bryn. Yeah, no, we have all these weapons we got from Bryn's dad. We will use them for a battle. You run through the halls and finally find Bryn, with a pretty decent head start actually. Surprisingly, fish aren't that fast on land. You immediately tell Bryn about the weird conversation with Miranda and how there's definitely a weirdly buff fish coming to murder her.
Oh wow, that took longer than expected.
Wait, what, you knew?
Miranda solves all of her problems by murdering the people who oppose her. Were you not expecting Miranda to send an assassin to murder me?
Well, no, Miranda's cute and charming. She would never kill someone using an assassin, except for those other 37 times this week. Yeah, okay. Wait, actually, Bryn might have a point there. You tell Bryn that you'll protect her with your life when you see that the assassin has finally come up.
What? First, don't do that. Second, I can take him.
Wait, what? Bryn cracks her knuckles and you try not to laugh. Sure, the cute nerd running for class president is going to fight off the Mer Kingdom assassin. Oh, holy shit, she's a badass. You try to get in on the fight, but honestly, Bryn is a damn powerhouse. You don't even really need to act as a distraction because the assassin is way too busy being distracted by the intensity of his ass kicking. The assassin limps away. Wait, fish can limp? And Bryn grins at you. She doesn't even have any very minor wounds. Since that fight was a goddamn inspiration, you gain 2 boldness. Bryn also gives you 1 money for the intel on Miranda. Holy shit! The cute Dullahan nerd is a badass. Like damn. Where do we go? We have to be as badass as her. But we can't go to the bathrooms right now. I guess maybe we could be more creative to try to help out the campaign. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muse themselves gave you a BJ. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Everyone is now talking about how Miranda has dropped out of the presidential race. Well, if everyone is the 3 people in student council that you started talking to, including Bryn and yourself, yeah sure, that's everyone.
Right, so Miranda's out. I knew she'd be the easiest. Well, other than Scott. I'll just buy Scott a pizza.
Yeah, that should work. Scott loves pizza.
Now we have a plan for our next opponent. Veera won't be as easy as disrupting Miranda's assassination attempts. She's cutthroat. She's smart. I'd almost admire her if she wasn't a bloodthirsty, money-grubbing criminal.
Well, those were pretty harsh words, but also probably accurate. Legally, you can't say whether you agree or disagree with Bryn after Veera made you sign all those papers that one time.
So I called a meeting with Veera today at exactly 2:03 p.m. No, I don't know why it's that specific, and frankly, that's probably for the best knowing Veera. Plausible deniability and all. Here's the thing though, she seemed even more arrogant than usual, so she probably has some sort of blackmail, or she thinks she does. I can't say I actually care about what she has on me. Also, this school is full of immoral students. Anything bad Veera might be able to find would probably just encourage the voters.
True! Very true! As long as Bryn's dark secret isn't that she's closely affiliated with humans or robots, you'll probably be sure she'll be fine. Also, wow, you really want to know that secret now.
That being said, if Veera thinks she loses her advantage, she'll probably quit whether I actually care about the blackmail or not. So, what do we do to throw Veera off?
What do we do? Take all the fun out of it for her, or fight fire with fire! We have plenty of boldness. We must fight an aggressive campaign with an even aggressive campaign. You've been waiting for this moment, mostly only to find out what happens and gamble with your life. It's time to blackmail the blackmailer.
Wait a second, you want to blackmail Veera?
Shit, that's right. Bryn doesn't like Veera specifically because she's a major criminal whose signature moves are blackmail and poison. No, you're not suggesting blackmail at all. No, sirree.
Well, sadly, I think that may be our best option. Show Veera we aren't messing around. Besides, what kind of idiot would risk their lives blackmailing her? She'd never expect it.
Yes, in that case, you were definitely suggesting blackmail, yes.
I hate to do it, but desperate times call for desperate measures. It's time to dig up some dirt on Veera.
Haha, no need though. You've been through so many wild shenanigans with Veera that you don't even have to try to find something. And that's without threatening to reveal criminal evidence to the police.
Wait, you have evidence to convict Veera that you haven't given to the police?
Oh, of course not! No, that would be obstruction of justice. Also, that one murder knife looks really cool.
Okay, good. I don't want to ally with criminals.
Wow, there is so much that we can never tell Bryn. Anyway, you march into the library and throw it all on the table. The evidence that Veera actually cares about all her friends. Oh, how dastardly! The fact that she's a big enough nerd that she learned how to speak clown. Her birth certificate proving that she's a Capricorn. You've got her now. You'll disassemble her carefully constructed Ice Queen Scorpio persona, and no one will ever respect her again.
Oh.
Well, this is unexpected. I didn't think you had it in you, Berg. Hey, you pronounce it right. I mean, of course I can pull off blackmail. Right.
Veera's so impressed by the fact that you had the balls to blackmail her that she decides to gracefully back out of the running. Which is an awesome bonus because he actually just wanted to see what would happen if you blackmailed her. Cool. And luckily for you, your curiosity paid off, and did get you killed horrendously. Take 3 boldness because that was super ballsy, you maniac. We are super ballsy now, friendos. This whole plot line is very bold and brash. It is now week 3 noon. Who do we hang out with? We skip noon.
Give me your money.
Bye-bye, shopkeep. And now for week 3, evening.
Let's go.
Where do we hang out? We must improve our boldness to the max. To the bathrooms. That day you skip class because you're the boldest motherfucker in school. On the way there, you run into Mamimi the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. And you take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check out the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain 2 boldness thanks to Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. You're so excited when you see Bryn carrying a pizza. She's such a great friend for bringing you pizza. Also, she's fun to hang out with. I think the pizza's not for us though. Are you ready to win this?
We just have to bring this pizza to Scott, and now we've got the win guaranteed. Ah, why can't we have the pizza? Can we at least share with Scott?
Damn, that's right, the pizza's for Scott. For a moment there, you got caught up in the idea of getting a pizza from a cute girl that you forgot about giving pizza to Scott to get him to drop out. Well, let's go get that crown. You're kidding, of course. You know that there's actually no class president crown. You've actually learned a lot about student government from Bryn. And you both sit down with Scott to start the negotiations. Well, you say negotiations, but really it's going to be smooth sailing.
Hey Scott, I brought you pizza. It's a peace offering.
That's great, bro. Why do we need a peace offering?
The presidential election.
But why would we need a peace offering for that? It's just a friendly debate. Oh, he's good. Also, who taught him the word debate?
Oh, Scott, I know you want to drop out of this election. It's nothing personal, I just don't trust the ways other students would try to manipulate you.
Like what you're doing right now. Hey, wait. I don't know, bro. I started thinking about it. That is very dangerous. I think I actually care about this. I can help my friends by changing things, like more pizza for lunch and more sports in class. You can tell that Bryn actually thinks those are terrible ideas, but she also definitely cares that Scott cares. It started because Coach said I needed extra circles.
Extracurriculars?
Yeah.
Well, Scott, you really do care about this.
Oh no, Bryn can't just back out like this. Sure, Scott cares, but you know, she really cares too. She does want to help the school and not just keep Veera and Miranda out. You have to come up with an alternative to make everyone happy before Bryn gives in to Scott's adorable puppy eyes. What do we do? A challenge to the death! Actually, maybe just dodgeball. Death is way too intense, and if Scott died, everyone would actually be really sad, or... 2 pizzas? 2 pizzas? No! A challenge to the death! This is Scott we're talking about. To earn his trust, we must play sports! So you tell him your brilliant plan. Not the death part though, that would make it seem weird and obsessed with violence.
Oh yeah, I'd feel way better about sports bets than pizza.
But Bryn unfortunately doesn't seem too thrilled about your brilliant plan. She pulls you to the side while Scott runs to the gym.
I can't play dodgeball.
Hey, that's quitter talk!
Nez, I have to hold my head. How am I supposed to hold my head and play dodgeball? I can't catch like this, and I'd have to juggle half of the time to throw the ball.
Oh shit, don't tell her that you actually forgot about that part, but you did. Instead, you tell her that you have faith in her and that she can totally do this. Plus, she'll have a team and she can't possibly pick wrong since she's such a great leader.
Aw, you're right. I can do this.
And our blushing Dullahan finally has the self-confidence in her. Hell yeah, she can!
Okay, here are the terms. We each get 1 person on our team, best 2 out of 3. Whoever loses drops out of the race.
And you think she said the best 2 out of 3 part because she's still kind of doubting herself, but now isn't the time for a brilliant pep talk about how she is the most kick-ass person at this whole school. Which you actually believe now that you've gotten to know her. Damon is also pretty kick-ass, but who cares about the degree of kick-ass if there's no cause? You decide to be the completely impartial referee since you are on Bryn's admin but think Scott is adorable and sexy, so you're equally biased. Scott picks Damien to be his second while Bryn counterpicks with Dahlia to distract Damien. Very smart. The matches are intense and going into the 3rd match. It's tied so it could be anyone's game. After both Dahlia and Damien puncture a ball in each other's horns, you rule that those did not count as hits because the balls were no longer balls, technically. Of course, who cares about a student referee when you're vying for the 8th circle of hell? As anything with Damien and Dahlia, it ends up in a very brutal full battle that leaves many bystanders scarred for life and would inspire Zoe's fanfiction. You're forced to disqualify both of them. You're tempted to call the game on account of the blood being a fall risk, but what's dodgeball at Spooky High without a few risks? Instead, you just put out a couple of caution wet floor signs and move on. Now it's their fault if they fall. In just a few moments, Scott ends up with a few balls on his side. This is it. You start to look away so you don't see the brutality unfold before you, and then you get a brilliant idea. Use your head, Bryn! Yes, use your head!
Is that allowed?
It is now! Bryn lobs her head and you're pretty sure you hear one of the onlookers yell yeet! Which is pretty great because it distracts Scott from catching Bryn's head, and instead she hits him right in the face. Did they just smooch? The crowd goes wild. Bryn won! She's going to be president and Scott gives Bryn her head back. Okay, that last part didn't really deserve that much excitement, but hey, you're pumped.
Awesome, bro.
Good game, bro.
Good game indeed. Take 3 fun for your impromptu dodgeball game. And everyone has dropped out of the race. Time to congratulate Bryn on winning.
Yay! Let's go.
And it seems like you don't care about prom for once in your life. You're too excited about the student council elections.
I won!
Hell yeah! All your hard work has finally come to a satisfying conclusion. You're going to be vice president.
Wait, what? No, silly. You'll be my assistant. Joy's my VP.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, Bryn knows Joy.
Of course I know Joy. We go way back. I was in all of season 7, of course. Besides, I also know everyone in the school.
Well, damn, she's such a good student prez. Why wouldn't she know everyone?
And I think you all deserve to take a break for tonight. I'm gonna start brainstorming ideas to help the school though. See you later, Nez.
And there she goes, our admirable waifu off to do her selfless deeds. The campaign materials that also mention Johnson Junpei make so much more sense now. You guess that's what you get for not reading closely or knowing other classmates' last names. But that's okay. You got to go on a fun political adventure and become friends with Bryn. And the real vice pres position was the friends you made along the way. Heyo! We helped out Bryn become class pres. And we're only slightly depressed that nothing sexual happened. And those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful! Calculesser uploaded his mind to the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. Veera realized that she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe she's the one pulling your strings. Polly graduated from doing a lot of ayahuasca and now she appears hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. And for those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Right on time, got you talking, got you glad. Just try to loosen up your mind, get ready for a finish blast. But feelings to vanish, the fun is to flourish.
And that was the secret ending to Brynn Berg.
If you friendos enjoy that mod, leave your comments down below and like and subscribe so we can grow our channel together. Also hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with our videos. But until the next episode of Monster Prom, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye friendos!